Welcome back. Today I want to talk about 10 common fitness mistakes people make when they're trying to get in shape and things that slow them down. These are things I've experienced personally myself and also working with clients over the years. So hopefully we can save you a little bit of a heartache and some frustrations as you can avoid some of these things in your workouts. The first problem is people a lot of times will go to the gym without any specific goal or objective. They'll just go, and then once they get there it's like, what should I do? So if you don't have already a predetermined something you want to accomplish at the gym, a body part you want to work on, or some sort of goal like that, you're just going to be loitering in the gym. So you can save yourself a lot of hassle by knowing beforehand, setting up a program that addresses that. You can get in and out of the gym and feel like you've accomplished something instead of you're just hanging out there. So first one is to know why you're going to the gym, be specific with what you're trying to accomplish. Okay, number two is having an incomplete fitness program. This can mean a lot of things. Some people might just go and work on strength only, but they never address their cardiovascular endurance or their flexibility. Some guys are just looking at mirror muscles, so they're just worried about chest, abs, and biceps. They forget that they have hamstrings, backs, triceps, other body parts that need to get worked out also, and they're gonna have muscle imbalances. Or you've got the people that just say, hey, it's all about upper body, the chicken legs and massive upper body and torso. So you want to be a little more well-rounded. You don't want to neglect certain areas. Okay, the solution for this is to take an assessment, look at your overall fitness, see how you're doing in those different areas. Are there some areas that you've totally neglected or you're very weak in and you could put some more work in for? So try and get a little bit more of a well-rounded, it doesn't have to be perfect and address everything, but you don't want to be neglecting major parts of fitness or major body parts that you don't even do anything with. Okay, problem number three. This is a common one. This is overtraining. I see this with sometimes new clients that are just super gung-ho and motivated. They want to just accomplish everything immediately. Sometimes you'll see this with certain personality types or with young teenagers that really have a goal to accomplish something. They'll just train and push themselves so hard, work the same body parts over and over day after day, and they're setting themselves up for injury and fatigue and overtraining. So you need to remember the solution for this one is you want to rest those body parts. They actually do the growing when you're recovering and resting, not when you're breaking them down in a workout. So it's easy to overtrain. Make sure you're not overdoing it. A lot of us are too lazy. We need to get pushed harder, but some people need to take a step back and take it easier so they can recuperate and make the gains they're trying to accomplish. All right, on to number four. This is a big one. This is one that a lot of people suffer from, and it is underestimating the importance of nutrition. So many people think they can just out-exercise poor nutrition. They can just have a bad diet, but if they work out hard, they'll be okay. That's a bad philosophy. I've never seen it work. If you're working out hard and have fitness goals, you need to have building blocks to build your body back up. If you're eating junk food, refined foods, processed foods, it's going to be a lot more difficult than if you get proper nutrition. So many people sabotage their hard work with bad nutrition. And so the solution to this is just to remember how important it is to eat healthy food, have good nutrition. I love this little illustration here. It shows that exercise, the importance of it versus nutrition. They're both very important. But I've never seen anyone with an impressive physique that didn't take their nutrition seriously. And I agree that nutrition is by far more of a bigger issue of your overall health than how much time you spend in the gym. Problem number five is having unrealistic expectations. This is one thing that kind of is a result of society, the way we see things. We want instant results. You hear of these fad diets where you can lose 20 pounds in a week and stuff like that. If it took you 3 years to gain that 25 pounds, it's probably going to take you more than a couple weeks to lose it. So you got to keep things in perspective. So the solution to help you with your expectations is to take a real look at things. What is your time commitment like? What's your motivation level? What are your genetics? What sort of resources do you have to put towards your health? Look at those things first. Even if your progress is slow progress is better than no progress. So that helps you keep things grounded. I mean, shoot for the stars, but it's really easy to get discouraged when you have too high of expectations and expect something to happen immediately, and it's going to take a lot of long, consistent work to get results. Okay, problem number six. This one is a common one also, and that's not having any accountability. It's so easy for you to just decide, I'm going to sleep in and not work out today, or I'll do it later, or I'm going to eat this or that. But when you don't have that accountability, you're just much more vulnerable. So the solution for this is having a workout partner, a friend, a trainer, someone that you work with, someone that you're going to be accountable for. In fact, any personal trainer, probably the best thing they can offer you is the accountability factor, because that's going to make a huge difference in your commitment and motivation over time. Problem number seven, this is failing to periodize or to change up your routine. Sometimes we get in an exercise rut, we do the same thing over and over and over, and instead of it being a fun workout, it can be a chore. It can be, monotony day after day doing the exact same thing. So if you really want to get good results, it's best to get some variety, switch things up, change the intensity of your exercise, the frequency, the duration, and the type of exercise you're doing. So instead of just hopping on the treadmill every time you go to the gym, maybe try a cycling on a bike, try a stair climber, a rower, mix it up, try some new things. It'll kind of shock your body a little bit to some new resistance, and you'll adapt to that. But if you want to keep making progress, don't just do the exact same thing year after year after year, every time you work out, or you'll get in a rut. Okay, problem number 8, and this is one I really struggle with, and it's not warming up or cooling down when you exercise. Just getting there and bashing into it and then heading home. There's a lot of benefits when we warm up before. We use lighter weights, we'll maybe jog a little bit or do something to get the muscles pliable and warm. Also just the psychological preparation and getting ready to work out, that has some good benefits. So the solution to this problem is take time before and after your workout to warm up and cool down. Remember, stretching ideally is done after your workout when you're still pliable and flexible and warmed up to do that. Problem number 9 is using improper technique or form when you exercise. I remember being told, if you go to the gym and you're not sure what to do, just look around and you'll see what you can do. But there are so many people that are doing things wrong, have bad form. And I'll admit, even someone with too much weight or bad form, they're still going to get stronger. They're still going to benefit in ways from that exercise. But it's not nearly as safe and efficient and productive when you're trying to isolate a muscle or do a particular exercise. If you have bad form, it just slows things down significantly, plus it's more dangerous. So the solution to good form is, maybe invest a couple sessions with a trainer, work out with a friend, have someone that can call you out when your form's bad. In fact, that's what the mirrors are there for. It's not just for the narcissist to be flexing and showing off in front of. Those are there so you can see your form. A lot of times you'll see people doing curls and they're up on their tiptoes and they're bending at the waist and they're just totally contorting just to get the weight. So form is very important. It'll make things more efficient for you. So invest some time in using proper form. Okay, we're on our final one, number 10. This is when we are kidding ourselves. So many times people say, yeah, I'm doing whatever it takes, I'm working really hard, I'm just not getting the results. But if you look deep, are they really doing everything that they need to be doing? Sometimes we do it with kind of hit and miss. We're not very consistent. We're not trying very hard. And we're kind of, we'll do things like say, I had French fries and ketchup. That counts as my 2 vegetables for the day. We'll just we have a twisted sense of reality that we're not really giving all we can. I did a video on this called Subjective versus Objective last month. You should check that out for more details. But the solution to this is sometimes we just got to do a better job of being honest with ourselves, having a little bit more intensity, a little bit more integrity, a little bit more dedication and determination, and that'll go a long ways. So don't give up on yourself saying I'm doing everything, but it's just not working if you're really not doing everything. So these are the 10 things. I know some of these might seem like little things, but these are 10 things that I've seen over the years have made a big difference for a lot of people when they're doing them right versus when they're doing them wrong. As you can combine these, you'll be more effective in your workouts and in the results you're trying to accomplish and in your quest to live a healthier life. Stay tuned for more videos. The best way to do that is to subscribe to this channel and check out, there's lots of other videos way better than this one on this channel. So I encourage you to check out the video section, go to the videos and see which ones of those titles would interest you or help you out with what you might be working with to improve your health.